Hello everyone and welcome to the tutorial on how to build and set a shell for the real estate companies here in PowerRP. You can start off by approaching the property that you wish to set and entering the command create property. This will open this menu. You will always use the shells, never use the IPLs. This is not for you. Click next. Property name is done through clicking the GPS marker. Catfish View 1. This will be the first property on Catfish View, and as properties are created, the number 1 will auto update to the next number. Alright, we're going to select the shell. So you can go here to view the shells. As you can see, our shells are unique to us, meaning only we can see these shells. And we're just going to select this shell here. As for the entrance point, this is where you'll enter the house. You'll click here, and it'll pop this up. Walk up to the door that you wish for it to be entry, left mouse click, and that'll give you your entrance point. Next it'll ask for your exit point coords. Similar to the last we had, you want to make sure that you face the arrow out the way you'll be facing. So walk back here, turn around, face the arrow out. Enter to save that selection. Now for your poly zone. This is going to be the yard zone coords. You're going to click go. And just like before, you're going to build your poly zone. So left mouse click should set the first point. Q and E, as you can see on the bottom right of the screen there, it tells you how to maneuver. Q and E takes you up and down. Same thing as before. You want to be really precise with your poly points. Make sure you got them where they need to be. Don't exceed the boundary of the property, especially when you're working within the city, because we don't want to overlap our poly zones. And just try to make them as clean and as neat as you can. I don't want to see a bunch of sloppy polys all over the place. Alright, so now we have our poly zone. That's all done there. So in order to finish that, you just hit enter. So now we've got our address, we've got our shell, we've got our yard zone, our poly zone, our entrance point, and our exit point. We're going to go next, set our price, and the name of the property. This will be what name shows up in the property list for later if you end up having to delete this property for whatever reason, if a mistake was made or something of that sort. So this is just a test, so I'm just going to put 10 grand. Property name is going to be Old Man's Test. This was made in order to show you. This is going to be for sale. You can add images of the property here if you'd like. I'm not going to recommend doing that right now just because. And then you can set a property tag. So this means, so basically this is, people will see this for sale. They will come up to it, and you don't technically even have to interact with them. However, I would prefer that you guys still go out and do the whole RP and talk to everybody. But technically, this house is ready. Like, this house is ready to be set up. Now I can unlock it, I can view the offer. Then you access this by flexing E when this pops up on your screen. So you can ring a doorbell, unlock the property. Let's unlock it. Let's go inside. As you can see, the shell and stuff is already done for you. You guys don't have to place the shell no more. This is all extremely easy. And the lighting inside the houses have been fixed now. As you can see, there's no weird rays coming through the wall. Like, everything is just, honestly, this whole update has been awesome. I'm really excited for this. I'm excited for you all. I think it's a little bit easier to do, puts a lot less stress and demand on our real estate agents for messing shit up. Alright, and then we're just gonna exit the house. You do have to make sure that you relock it. And then here you can see view offer. This is if you wanted to purchase it. tells you where it's at and all this good stuff. And then boom, you can buy it. I'm obviously clocked in as a company, so I can purchase it as a company, or I can purchase it as an individual. This specific one I'm going to purchase as an individual, and now it's mine. I can manage the property, I can add key holders, remove them. You can see here general key holders, interactable points, furniture, renters, security, and all that good stuff. Key holders, pretty straightforward. Interactable points, this is going to be where you set up anything like clothing, something of that sort. Which I think this has to be, you have to be inside the house to do this. And that is all up to the customer as well. So that those options right there that you're seeing is after I've purchased the property. Now I can manage the property and I can put, you know, key holders, interactable points, which I'll actually show you what that is. So the interactable points, I'm going back over here. Oh, actually I think you can get into this by hitting F5, which obviously pulls up your remote menu as well. However, it still works. So interactable points, add interactable point. Oh, it's not giving me the option to do that. I'll look back into this because that's supposed to be. Maybe I have to have a clothing thing down. Bridges, carpets, placed objects. Oh no. Wardrobes. Let's try wardrobe. Let's just do this. And confirm. Alright, so now can add the interactable point. Points, add interactable point. Still not there. I will get with Cronus and see if this is something that I'm doing wrong or is not working correctly, because I just watched him do this last night and it was working for him. Hmm. Maybe something that is locked. I will get it looked at. Alright, so now let's say we accidentally, created the property and we made a mistake. We're going to go properties. Nope. Is it? There it is. All properties. And now you can see every property that's been created. Let's see. Old man, because that's what I created. Old man's test. You can set a waypoint and then boom, delete it. You have successfully deleted old man's test. So now the house is gone. And I could start over fresh if I needed to. That's a quick rundown of how to use the new real estate system. Like I said, it's extremely simple. Not much going on there. It's pretty easy for you to navigate. The UI is easy to understand. But if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me at MOB or the Department of Real Estate. This is your double commissioner, Omar Jenkins. Over and out.